Samsung Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus are two great smartphones. They have an amazing design and I really love the features of both smartphones. But what about the next generation? Hey guys, I'm Jam of JamOnline.ph and we are here at the Grand Hyatt Hotel here in BGC for the local Unpack event of the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the Galaxy S9 Plus. The Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus has a very similar design philosophy to the Galaxy S8 series. We still have the Infinity display on the front, which is still a 5.8 inch for the S9 and 6.2 inch for the S9 Plus. And we still have the glass construction on the front and the back of the smartphone. But this time, we now have a different fingerprint scanner placement at the back, which prevents me from smudging or placing my finger on the glass of the camera. Speaking of camera, the Galaxy S9 has a really great camera. We have a single rear camera on the Galaxy S9 and a dual lens camera on the Galaxy S9 Plus. Despite having a dual lens camera on the Note 8, I'm still wondering why they have a single camera on the S9. Maybe they want to follow the route of the iPhone, in where the iPhone 8 has a single camera while the iPhone 8 Plus has a dual lens camera. But still, the camera of both smartphones are really good, except that the Galaxy S9 Plus is the only smartphone in the S9 series that has a live focus and optical zooming. But don't worry about the single lens camera of the Galaxy S9, because despite having a single rear camera, there's selective focus. Unfortunately, there's no optical zooming and also live focus on the smaller brother. However, if you're into the S9 Plus, we do have a lot of new features, including Art Bokeh, which lets you have some shapes on that light bokeh that you always wanted, that you always see on Instagram or on Tumblr. Another cool feature of the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus is AR emoji. So, what is AR emoji? This is the AR emoji of the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus. But as you can see, it isn't as good as the one on the iPhone X. But with Samsung's AR emoji, you can create your own emoji and of course create your own quirky faces and then send it to your friends on Messenger and also to other messaging applications. The Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus also supports slow-mo up to 960 frames per second. And I've tried it earlier and I was really amazed with how good the slow-mo of the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus is. I mean, it's really capable of shooting 960 frames per second. It's almost on par with the one on the Sony Xperia smartphone. Speaking of camera, the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus has a feature called dual aperture, in where you can choose between f1.5 or f2.4. The f2.4 aperture is best used for bright conditions, while the f1.5 can take better photos on low light situations. I think the mobile photographers or the people who are into mobile photography would love this feature on the Pro mode. And I was actually able to try this one earlier and I was really amazed with this feature. You can actually see from the lens of the camera that it actually changes the aperture. Thankfully, Samsung didn't ditch the 3.5mm audio jack on the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus. We can still plug in our speakers, and speaking of speakers, Samsung is actually giving away AKG speakers for people who will be pre-ordering this one here in the Philippines. And yes, the smartphone does pack an AKG stereo speakers, which is 1.4 times better than the previous generation, which is the Samsung Galaxy. Overall, I really like the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus. It might have the same aesthetics or the looks of the Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus, but the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus does have some new cool features, including AR emoji and a more powerful hardware inside. The camera is a really game changer in here, as this one packs a dual aperture, and I believe that most mobile photographers would love this feature. I believe they would flock to the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus because of this feature. So yeah, if you're coming from an S8, well, I don't think it would be a big change when it comes to aesthetics, but when it comes to usage and experience, you would definitely love the air emojis and also the better camera of the smartphone. So yeah, I guess that's it for our first impressions of the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now's the time to subscribe. So once again, I'm Jam, jamonline.ph, and thanks for watching our first impressions of the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus.